Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So we're gonna do a different type of video today. And usually I make like meme videos. If not, I make Roblox gameplay videos, or maybe like animations too. But today we are going to do the World War II Iceberg. As you see here, there's actually quite a lot of things, mysteries, I guess, in World War II. So we're gonna start off with the tip of the iceberg. This one is Americans fighting with the Germans. It's on the top because it was confirmed true. Nothing much. Then we have the Foo Fighters. That's the name of a popular band, but it's but it's also a name of a mysterious UFO spotted by both Allied and Axis pilots. So it's on top of the list because a lot of people know about this. Then over here, the one that you can see is Adolf Hitler fleeing to Argentina. Not yet confirmed, but a lot of people know about this. Sadly, next I don't know. I only got one information about that. One mystery that would fit in this level of the iceberg. Raoul Wallenberg. Raoul Wallenberg is a Swedish architect, if I'm not mistaken, and he saved a lot of Jewish people during the Second World War, but he mysteriously disappeared. So the next level is under the water. First we have the why does that keep happening? So first we have the Ghost P-40 Warhawk. Why does that? Okay. Anyways, Ghost P-40 Warhawk. So over Pearl Harbor in 1942, an unidentified plane was spotted in the sky. Americans intercepted the plane, and it was a P-40 Warhawk used to defend Pearl Harbor, but also now, at the time when it was spotted, the P-40s were not used anymore. And also, the pilot was found really bloody, so like really injured, and was bleeding a lot. And also, the Ghost P-40 with the bloody pilot, the P-40 was also heavily damaged. And some of the American pilots, like all of them, said that the bloody pilot waved at them before crashing down in Pearl Harbor. Next, we have Flight 19. Flight 19 was a group of American Avenger bombers, and they were flying over the Bermuda Triangle when suddenly they disappeared. And then a Boeing 317, I think, or Boeing something, but I don't know, just a Boeing plane was sent to investigate, and it too disappeared. It was easier to find out how it disappeared because it's flammable. So, but the Flight 19, the Avenger bombers, we don't know. Then we have Erwin Rommel's treasure, just some treasure that Erwin Rommel had, but no one ever found where it was. Now we have U-530. After the surrender of Germany, Karl Donitz, which is the leader of all the U-boats, commanded that all the U-boats must return to Germany and surrender. But U-530 came back 2 months after Karl Donitz said that they needed to surrender. And also the deck gun disappeared. Nobody knew how U-530 took so long to come back. Then this is Heinrich Müller. Heinrich Müller was a high rank in in the German army, when suddenly, after the Soviets reached Berlin, he was never found again. Then after that, we have Rudolf Hess, which was a good friend of Hitler and a high rank again in the Germans, and for some reason, and Rudolf Hess was found on a plane heading straight to Scotland. When he crashed his plane and got arrested, people said that he was trying to negotiate a peace treaty. I am so sorry, guys, but I don't really know much about Otto Rahn. If you guys do know something about Otto Rahn, please tell me in the comments. What I do know is he was a German, like in the SS, and he was tasked for finding the Holy Grail, I think. And that's all I know. I forgot the story of Otto Rahn, but I know that it was something. Now we are quite deep under the water, not really, but now we have Jean Moulin. Jean Moulin was a part of the French resistance, and he was arrested and put on a train to Germany, but on the way to his concentration camp, he was found dead. I don't know what this thing is. Just ignore that. Then we have Battle of Los Angeles. If you studied World War II, you would know that there's no mainland Battle of Los Angeles or any American mainland, but in Los Angeles, in the coast of California, some searchlights found that there was a UFO, and anti-aircraft fired over 1,400 shells. When the Americans thought there would be a wreckage, there was no wreckage. Now we have the Ghost Train. The Ghost Train was a German train in 1945. When the Russians approached the Ghost Train, the Ghost Train disappeared. People claimed to find the Ghost Train but never actually confirmed to find it. Now we have Annie Frank, a really popular young girl that hid in the Netherlands from the Nazis. She and her family got arrested by the Nazis, but nobody knew how they did that. But before they got arrested, a mysterious phone call called them. Many people believed it was of a German officer to finding the location of Annie Frank and her entire family. Next, we have the sonic cannon. The sonic cannon was a German cannon. It would consist of two satellite-like dishes, and those two satellite dish-like things would fire at one direction, and it would manage to deal a lot of damage. Next, we have the fake dead man. The fake dead man was a dead marine British corpse found off the coast of Spain. And some Nazis checked it, and they found out that there was a document saying that the British would invade through Greece. So the Germans put all of their troops at Greece, and then after that, the British and Americans actually were invading from the now less weaker Sicily. But the mystery is, who was the real dead body? If the name on the dead body wasn't the real man who died there, who's the real man? Now we have the earthquake bomb. The earthquake bomb was designed by a British man. It had a really sharp tip at the end, and it was meant to be dropped and it will sink to the ground and explode, causing an earthquake. Next now, we have the V3. The V3 is a big high caliber gun designed by the Germans. So it's like basically it's like the Schwerer Gustav, if you know what it is, basically. Now we go down into the deep depths. First we have the Blut. Oh, are you kidding me? First we have the Blutfahne, which translates into blood flag. Soon you'll know why it's called the blood flag. So before the Nazi party had power, Hitler and his German Nazi soldiers decided to do the beer hall putsch and try to invade Munich. That failed. But some friends of Hitler, which are in the Nazi party, made him the Blutfahne to honor the dead soldiers of the beer hall putsch. And the mystery is when the Soviets not invaded, but when they reached Berlin, not a single Blutfahne flag was found. Not a single one. They looked everywhere and not a single one was found. So the Kugo is basically the same thing as a sonic cannon, except made by the Japanese. Now we have explosive rats. Basically, it's literally basically what the title is. It's a rat used with explosives, and I don't know why it's so down into here. I don't know why I put it so down into here, but yeah. Now we have a vortex cannon. The Vortex Cannon was a German project that would launch basically a vortex, and anything near it would certainly just die. Now we are really, really deep into here. First, we have on like the deep depths. We have the bell, also known as Die Glock, which is just the bell. The bell was a bell, but it's not a normal bell. It was a Nazi bell, and also rumors said that it could hover on the ground, and once activated, it could basically kill any living life near it. Now we have the sun gun. The Germans designed a gun designed something that would be put into space, and once shot, it would use the power of the sun to burn literally anything they could go. They could burn. Now we're on the final depths and the mysterious of mysteries. First, we have the British 17. This is on the bottom because there's so many theories and it's so mysterious. The British 17 were a list of 17 British men found on a list of British names in Auschwitz concentration camp in 2009. So it's fairly recent, since 2009, or yeah. And the first 8 names contain check marks. The best and probably I don't know, and the probably theory is that it's a list of British soldiers switching sides, becoming a part of the SS, and the 8 checkmarked British were the one that managed to join the SS. And finally, we have the I-400. Out of any weapon, the I-400 shocked everybody the most. It was a Japanese submarine aircraft carrier, meaning it could go down, and once it surface, planes could land on it. I'm not sure how the planes would be when it is under the water, but there you go. So that is the World War II iceberg. Goodbye. And if you have any more information and have anything that's incorrect, please tell me on the comments. Thank you.